The first one, I'm a 24-year-old virgin, super introverted. What's the best way to get out of his life and possibly get laid?
The easiest way to get laid as a virgin, that's an introvert, would be to pay a prostitute. But that might be illegal depending on where you live.
Right. I would say specifically.
I know. I'm not advising them to do that, but like
right.
that is
No.
without
But
a doubt
if we were,
the easiest way.
if we were to advise, I'd say Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Fly to Amsterdam.
That is legal there.
And it is super legal, and you just walk on the street.
I would say for him specifically, this guy, like if you don't want to go down the like just pay someone to do it route.
Yeah.
And this is advice for most guys when they're on dating advice, actually. I've noticed this is like the number one thing on it's like work on yourself kind of thing. Like right now, you kind of see sex as the goal, and it shouldn't be the goal. Right? Like your self-improvement should be the goal. And this is really the key thing when you meet girls. You don't come at it at like, this is the girl I'm potentially going to lose my virginity to, but you come at it as like, this girl is a human being and we're going to be friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feelings of, I have to do this, I'm running out of time, I'm behind my peers.
Yeah. 24,
right,
yeah, 24
but like, but when it comes to sex, one, you're gonna realize sex isn't as great as everyone says it is.
When I lost it, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, right?
Like,
It's just like a thing that was done. The best sex, I think, is when you have a partner that you like communicate with, that you tell each other what you're kind of into, kind of thing. You kind of work on it.
All right, but it's the same question. This one's a 33-year-old virgin, and he has a small group of 33 is worse, because 24 you're still kind of like, all right, this is getting I'm getting a little desperate, but I'm 24. Yeah, I kind of just graduated a couple years ago, but 33 is like, there's nobody around me that's a virgin anymore.
When it comes to anything sexual, whether it's losing your virginity,
how do you take the fear out of their because like, a lot of it is nerves.
It is nerves, but for me, it just comes down to like it is always your choice.
A lot of times it ain't our choice.
No, but I mean, like,
it's not.
Like whether you're 24 or 33, like I feel it's the same.
If there's their choice, they would choose to have sex, but they
But they could, and they chose not to.
No.
Like the prostitution route has always been there. No?
You're right.
It's okay. I don't think that you're abnormal. I don't think they're less of a person. And I know a lot of people probably will. And I know they probably, think less of themselves.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of spiral. The more you think about it, the worse it gets. And I just think like...
I'm not trying to make them feel bad about it.
No, but it becomes such a big part of your identity.
Yeah. And every year is just like another brick on your shoulder. And it's like, damn.
How would you answer that? Like, what would you say to a 33-year-old virgin?
At 33 at this point, you're probably around your coworkers.
And a lot of people in your friendship group already have partners at that point.
Right. Well, it depends on the friend group. Because a lot of times, if you are a virgin, you're not surrounded by like confident guys that are like going out every other weekend, because they would teach you how to do it.
So you think he needs to get like more wingmen?
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah, this is why I specialize. How do I get over my first real relationship? It's hard not to be with her. So after your first breakup.
Well, I want to know how old that person is, because the advice changes depending on how old you are,
Yeah.
17,
18, okay. Fresh out of high school, probably high school sweetheart. Just had his first breakup. He's off to college now.
Yeah.
And
first love hits different.
What was your first breakup like? Your first
The guy that said he found a pretty Asian girl.
Oof.
And it hurt, because I didn't know anything else. But ultimately, if it's your first relationship, you learned a lot about yourself. And as you kind of go through the motions as you grow up, you form a better idea of what you want.
Yeah, and
right?
I think a lot of times the first relationship might not be the best relationship.
Absolutely not. But you've got nothing to compare it to.
Right.
You don't know if it was the best or not.
And bro, at 17, there's no way in hell that's gonna be. Yeah. But to you,
there is a small chance.
It's a magical.
There is a small chance. Some people are high school sweethearts and they, get married and they live happily ever after. Yeah. But that's such a slim chance. And I don't know how controversial this is, but I am very much in the mind frame that everyone needs to have a few slutty years.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be a time when you're not, a hoe phase, when you're not in a relationship, you're just kind of going around, you're dating, you're sleeping with different people,
you're
nothing
trying
serious,
them out.
right? Because I think you learn more about yourself, right? So when you have a hoe phase, you can be selfish, you can learn about yourself more, and I think it also brings up your confidence.
For sure. Yeah.
So if this is your first relationship, I'd say take a break, you know, grieve, like validate your feelings, be like, yeah, I'm really fucking unhappy. And then once you get over that, get a few of your friends and go be a hoe for a while.
So yeah, bro, you know, get back on your...
On a scale of 1 to 10, how
down
broken?
bad? How down bad are you?
And then based on that number, either, you know, heal and then fuck around, or heal and find the better one.
Yeah.
When I dated someone before that didn't have a hoe face, that was a red flag to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but guys have this like porn, I guess, like thing where if they try to like play with you with their fingers, they kind of go like this, like.
What's wrong with that?
Are you polishing that thing? Like, the reason we do it in porn is because if you did it like just like this, like people gonna have to zoom in. They're gonna have to get their glasses on and like what the fuck. But like in real life, you don't want to do that. Were you surprised by how many girls like being choked?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.